Get a free CGB Shark token when you use the promo code CGB5 at checkout on any order at CoolStuffInc.com. That's promo code CGB5 at CoolStuffInc.com. And a big thank you to them for sponsoring my channel. You're cool. Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. And we are here on another day of the streak, exploring some more 2022 Standard with a deck that slipped under my radar, at least for a while, but is very powerful. It's honestly not usually the kind of deck I play, which is why I might have missed it for a second. So we are going to be playing After Office TV's Mardu Sacrifice. I've made a few changes. I don't remember exactly what they were. I just played with the deck for a while and moved a spot here and there. But After Office TV is an MTG streamer who you can look up on Twitch and follow if you like, who played this deck very early in the format. And it's a very, very fun kind of black-red treasury sacrificey thing that uses a lot of the elements that I love about the black-white treasure decks, but also it goes to three colors, Mardu, to run Showdown of the Skalds, which is probably an underplayed card advantage engine, a very powerful card that we haven't seen much of in the format, and Extus, the Auric Overlord. And this one, oh my goodness, Awaken the Blood Avatar is a really sweet sacrifice card that can put on a ton of damage and close games, even through chump blockers, which is very hard to do in this format. We've talked a bit about how chump blocking is important in the format. Well, this deck gets around it by sacrificing cards like Fireblade Charger and Shambling Ghast to Extus Auric Overlord, or the backside, Awaken the Blood Avatar, picking off those little creatures with your own cheap death effects, and then using the sacrifice ability in the 3/6 to just push that damage and get the job done. Absolutely close. The deck is a closer. It gets coffee. Coffee's for closers. This deck is a closer. Speaking of closers, Goldspan Dragon. Yes, I know, it's another Goldspan Dragon deck in a format full of Goldspan Dragon decks, but it definitely makes sense here as the Dragon synergizes so well with so many things in the deck, from the treasures to the Showdown of the Skalds to just having something awesome to get back with the Extus Auric Overlord, who you do play on the front side sometimes, because whenever you play a spell, you get to return a non-legendary creature to your hand. What's the best non-legendary creature in the format? Oh yeah, it's probably Goldspan Dragon. The Learn board has an Environmental Sciences, a Necrotic Fumes, a Containment Breach, just in case we have a treasure and a pesky enchantment that we need to kill, or artifact. 2 Pest Summonings, because often we want the fodder if we have an Auric Overlord in our hand, and 2 Mascot Exhibitions to have something to do into the late game. I love the deck because it scales really, really well. In the late game, you rarely run out of things to do because you have Showdown of the Skalds, the Prince of Undeath, who can bring back a good amount of your board, and just all kinds of cheap cards to play off your Showdown, which is really important when you play a Showdown deck. You want a lot of cheap cards to cast because you don't want them just sitting in exile and you have to choose between your Goldspan Dragon and your other 5-drop, and one of them gets exiled. It's sad. And of course, Deadly Dispute. I mean, this card just keeps showing up. I was such a cynic at first. Now I'm a believer. All right, today's video is dedicated to Travis, Damien, Kelly, Gordon, Mario, and Ricardo, and Adam. Thank you guys very much for hitting the join button below and staying a part of the Cool Kids Club. Hit the join button below and check out the perks, see if they're for you. If they're for you, by all means, please support the channel. Join the Cool Kids Club. You might get a cosmetic dedicated to you, and this is a sweet one. We're picking up the Orcus, Prince of Undeath, in the honor of all of you. It's a beautiful demon. And now, let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. And we go first. We have Mire, Land, Painter, Showdown. Seems pretty solid. Orcus a little early. We would like Orcus a little bit later, but can't be too choosy. Now we've got a dragon. Rah-rah. Dragon time. I know, Goldspan is in way too many decks in 2022, but the best cards are the best cards, and you have to battle them, and you have to make the opponent answer them. If you're not, you're kind of doing it wrong. Paint her down. Deadly Dispute off the top. I wonder if we're supposed to sacrifice our treasure here, draw some cards. We could slam Orcus, but then we're quite a ways away from playing Scalds and Goldspan. We have an expensive hand. We should probably find some 1-drops here. We do not find any 1-drops. I'm going to hold on to the Shatterskull Smashing, though. And we're going to try to play Goldspan next turn. Opponent with a Merchant. So green-black Treasure, and then probably Skeletal Swarming, because most people can't seem to resist that card. It's just on that, it's that perfect line. It's right on the line of being total jank, but it's not quite total jank, so people think they can break it at any moment. All right, let's drop a dragon. If the opponent kills it, we'll Deadly Dispute, and then we can showdown next turn, rebuild our board, get everything cooking. Prosperous Innkeeper. All right, there's a lot of fuel for the Merchant, but that takes time. I don't want them to have the time. Is the dragon going to live? Oh my gosh, the dragon not only lived, it spawned its relative, Double Dragon. I still think that Showdown is the better play, though, because Blood in the Snow is probably coming. So I'd like to see 4 cards, please. All right. So we can drop the black and drop the Shambling Ghast, and then we have something to Deadly Dispute. We have 5 mana, kind of. We'd also play the tap land, but we have 2 lands here, so I think we're going to let the tap land go. No reason to show them what we're going to do before attacking. Oh, opponent's not sure. Oh man, I gotta think about this. Do I want to take 4 to the face, or do I have something I can do about it? Oh no. Oh man, do I want them to make a treasure? Oh no. No. I will rope. I'm gonna call up my dad. Daddy, help me. Help me, there's a dragon attacking me. What do I do? You die, son. That's just the way, that's the way it works. In life and in Magic. Your opponent has a more mythic card than you do. You have to die. All right. We've come up with a response. Our opponent is going to draw a card and make a treasure. They have connived a response. All right, here's our little Shambling Ghast buddy. I think we'll hold the Eye Twitch and the Deadly Dispute because, like I said, kind of expecting them to blow up this board, and having spells to cast next turn with the dragon can pump it up. Bro, what are you doing? You need these treasures. You gotta draw Blood in the Snow, so you need at least one of them. Don't sacrifice these to sacrifice your Innkeeper. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. All right. It took a while, but they've kept the treasures. You think they're gonna sweep the board? I think they might. In that case, do we use the Deadly Dispute? I mean, we may as well block, but I don't think we need to use it. No, you want to deal the damage first. Okay. Man. What's up with kids these days? What are they doing? What's up with these Magic players? We'll make this treasure. I don't need that Deadly Dispute. Planning to use it on the dragon. Yeah, there we go. Opponent has located a way to target the dragon and get it off the field. Let's go ahead and sacrifice it in response. Maybe I was supposed to... Alright, I should have sacrificed the Shambling Ghast because if I had a Malachur Rebirth, would have been a pretty big game. I think we get extra mana here if we play this, because then we have... Wow, do we have 7? We have 7 mana? So this can get back... Kalane? Or Kalane and Ghast. That's hype. I mean, it doesn't look like they have, does not look like they have Blood on the Snow. So these will have haste. That'll make 2 mana. We'll play the Twitchy, because it'll put a +1/+1 counter somewhere. Let's go on the Kalane. And let's turn them sideways. We have drawn a lot of land, though. They do have Blood on the Snow. We're going to need a Mascot Exhibition to be good. Maybe I should have saved this till after, just because if this gets back a gold span, we probably win. Easy. It's easy. Easy mode for the opponent. All right, let's create the treasure. And go get the Mascot Exhibition and stop drawing land. Easy. We'll be fine. This is just fine. Okay, come on now, deck. Come on, deck. What are you doing here? Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Darkness will swallow. Aren't I generous?
Well, so far they're not running the ugliest Golgari deck I've ever seen, but they're a skeletal shambling away from me proclaiming it trash. Let's see. We block this. What are you gonna do? You just want loyalty? I guess. The Death Touch. Oh yeah, the Death Touch. Still can't get this through. I think Lolth has to die and the Merchant has to die. Might as well hold the treasures. And this is threatening to attack, so we'll keep it on the field. Oh, your deck's trash. Sorry. Sorry, you're the worst Magic player I've ever seen. We are still going to lose because we have drawn only land since the showdown. I think we drew an eye twitch and that was it. Gotta get the Reachers out of the way so that if we draw a dragon, we have a chance. God! Oh, I'm dying. I am frickin' dying here. That Innkeeper's not good for me either. But here we go. What do you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe. Is that enough? Did we get them? Or did they top deck perfectly? They've got something. Maybe. Maybe. Die! Yes! Skeletal swarming put in its place. Yes! The Dovin. Complete with Avatar. If you're not playing blue-white, I'm gonna be mad. Alright, no red, but we've got ways to make treasure, so I'll keep it. We also have the eye twitch. Eye twitch can get sciences. Sciences can get red mana. Yep. You're a liar. A liar and a cheater. I guess you could still be blue-white. Okay. Okay. Sure. Be blue-white flyers. Dovin might play that in... Never. Dovin would never play that. Yeah. You are a liar. Let's go get our land. We need it. Well, we're doing mana the hard way, but we're getting it done. The Charger is actually a playable, so a good draw for us. Now, if they Anthem these, we're in a lot of trouble. I gotta get used to the camera being over here. Ooh, there's uncertainty over there. Okay. Got it. Wow. Alright. Gotta get up to Orcus mana, or we're gonna die. That's a good start. That's a good start. Orcus is gonna have to win this game. Just gonna have to minus the board. Whoa. Whoa. Faceless Haven. You're coming at me? You're coming at me? Haven? Let's take this block. Let's see. If we Orcus for 1, we can kill off the Spirit, leave the Raptor. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we just go for 2. We lose Kalane. Fireblade Charger does 1 to face. Actually, it does 0, right? Because it's minus. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, if we're not going to do that, we have to do this. Oh, it's going to be a big demon, too. Nice. Bye. Bye, everybody. Come back next time. Journey to Oblivion. There's one you don't see every day. Somebody misses Banishing Light a lot. Like they are really sad for Banishing Light. All right, Dragon time. You have another one of those? Oh, yay, Haven. Everyone's favorite. You know, when you have more than 10 life and the opponent's like firing up Haven and attacking, unless you're playing like a pure control deck, you're usually feeling pretty good. We got the Rebirth. Painter. What do we do with the spare red? We sacrifice this. I don't know. Maybe we just save it till next turn. Maybe we save all of this till next turn. They take it. I like +1/+1 counters on my things. Next turn we lead with Painter. We can play a really big Goldspan Dragon. Like a really, really big one. We also have the combo of Malika Rebirth and Deadly Dispute, which can keep the dragon from dying if the opponent even were to exile it, because we can target with Rebirth and then Deadly Dispute, sacrifice it. Don't know if that'll come up today in another game, but if they were to play something to exile the dragon right now, it'd be really sweet. Opponent focusing on survival here. All right. Make it big. Make it rain, baby. Oh, look, it made blue mana. You'd love to see it. Now we'll go Rebirth. We'll target here. Put another counter here. We'll go Deadly Dispute. Sacrifice it. Put a counter here. Come back, make new treasure, draw 2 cards. Oh, look. Another Goldspan Dragon. I will pay with treasure. Let's put another counter over here. Play an 8/8. Oh my lord. Yeah, you cry those tears, opponent. You shall know the pain. Flight of dragons in the sky, in my mind. Oh, that was gross. So, we've got black from the Rebirth. We got Deadly Dispute, Ghast. I mean, we have all the little nerds. We just have to draw some of the heavy hitters. We'll be fine. All right. Camera's over here. It's weird. Keepsies. And we're doing mono white things. Charge them. See if they'll hold back or not. Nope, they're coming right in. Let's save our charger. We can trade up later. Whoa, dude. Dude. No +1/+1 counter for you. I think I plan to destroy both of these. We can see what our opponent does, though. They won't block this, and we're going to sacrifice it anyway. Well, sacrificing deals 1 damage here. Yes, very interesting indeed. Well, I definitely want to kill the Aspirant, and they won't block, so we should attack. Fresh cards. All right. And do we play the other Charger or the Ghast? That's actually a tricky question. Charger's good if they have another Aspirant. We could play nothing, but I think it makes a lot of sense to keep getting board presence against white, keep them from getting in damage. They do have another Aspirant. It's gonna pump itself. Well, no blocks, I suppose. Gonna have to find a solution to this little guy. That's... Ooh, that's not bad. Let's get a little treasure action going. I think we get this tap land out. Do we play the Ghast? We're gonna need the treasure to cast the Orcus as soon as we can, right? Right. And we also want to play Goldspan next turn. No. Well, I'm curious what they'll pick. Nothing is great for them. If I were them, I'd pick Orcus, and I would put a +1/+1 counter on Spellbinder and try to use it to block the dragon, but they picked the dragon. And they do go upstairs for the Spellbinder. Another land off the top. So next turn, I think we're in a really good sweep spot, because this can give a -1. So as long as we can play Orcus for 2, we can probably kill everything. Yeah, bring them out. Did they read this card? We've got a portable hole. Uh-oh. Let's see what they target. Yeah, that's a good choice. That is a good choice. Without that -1, if they put this on a creature and give it 3 toughness, we can't kill it this turn. Okay. So things just got harder. We should probably still do the Orcus, though. We can kill everything but the Aspirant. We have another Kalane, though. We could play that, and we could Malika Rebirth and Legend Rule, and then we'd have 2 treasures for next turn. But if this goes up to 4, it doesn't matter. We still can't do it, right? If we had 2 more treasures, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do it next turn. But we go down to 12, and then we take another 5. Oh, we're so low. I don't think that works. Well, we don't want the Kalane to die. We want the bigger Orcus. So just you. They should definitely take it. If they don't, it's a pretty big mistake. No. Oh, dude. They did not read this card, did they? Oh, let's see. I mean, maybe they're trapping me. I don't know how. Okay, dude. I don't... Oh, man. Yeah, you skyclaved it. Good job. Your board died. It didn't have to die. Bro. All right, put this out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can play Goldspan. Shield. Shield is nasty. Do we want to pay 2 life and get another treasure with the Rebirth? Since they use exile effects, I don't know if this is actually going to come in handy at all, but I think I'll just take this one. Your time has come. Two gassed. Will it be enough? Can we get back in this? Usher's coming over. Usher, usher. Cool. All right. Nobody knows what to do with these cards. Oh no! I don't know what to do with this card. This card's a tilt. It gets you, man. It gets you every time. All right, well, I'm making mana. Not making a lot of progress, though. Keep you. All right, they're gonna scoop it up anyway. Jeez, these games are crazy, man. The shield. You can't play well against the shield. It boils my brain. Dispute and Ghast and black mana and red mana. Looks good. Looks really good. Sinkhole. Could be blood money. Guess we should hold that and play this in case we draw a swamp. This could still produce white. Do not draw a swamp. I think we send a Ghast. I think it's okay. There still might be a target for this. Like if they play Elite Spellbinder here. Okay, they play Merchant. Cards are not great there. Let's send them in and see which one they want to kill. They go for the Charger. Or do they? Yes, they do. Alright, we did find a land. Let's keep the nerds coming. Deadly dispute from our opponent. Maybe also trying to keep the land coming. And they have an eye twitch. Nice. Let's see, we can... If we cast the Blood Avatar, we can make them sacrifice the Merchant and take out the Twitch. Right? But is that all of our mana? I guess we make one treasure so we can play Showdown next turn if we want to. I still think we should Showdown first. Let's not be missing lands this early. Bad stuff happens. There we go. We do have an Orcus there. Not sure what you're doing. I guess you can get back a Charger. Yeah, interesting turn might be approaching. Let's see what our opponent does. Kick in the eye twitch, huh? They must have some mana issues, or they just have like a bunch of blood in the snows and don't really care about anything other than just keeping their board simple and waiting for us to overcommit. Totally doable. I would do that. Now or never for the Orcus, but I think we can have some fun here. Basically a free Awaken the Blood Avatar here. 3/6 acquired. Now, do we want double red or double white? Or single white? And I think we want double red. And then we play this, and then we push 2. And Blood on the Snow is probably going to kill all this, but, you know, we're going to have some fun doing it. So, Charger does a little bit of damage. We're not going to have any mana to do anything with Showdown here. I think we just want the treasures. I mean, it's going to sting. Then they're going to Blood on the Snow. Then we're going to Gold Span Dragon. And hopefully put some counters on it somehow. Because we're going to generate some treasures off the ghasts. Yeah, didn't have to think about that too much, did you? That's automatic. Alright, treasure. Treasure. They might have a Vanishing Verse, which is kind of a tilt. Oh, come on, deck. Come on, deck. Here's Dragon. Here's Dragon. Knew it. All right. How about this stack, huh? I think we hold everything for next turn. We got him to 6. Can we go the distance? And that's probably going to hit the dragon. Yep.
It was going to die eventually anyway.
But I think Exodus is game. Right? Your game? Yeah, we may as well play you. Sacrifice that. Make the 3/6. It has haste. It attacks for 6. Get him. My goodness. This deck throws haymakers. Ooh. No cheap cards. No cheap cards. Do I have to mull this? Are we gonna draw them? Risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. The mana's good. The mana is kind of hard with this deck. We'll have to take it slow, but I mean, the deck has really explosive mid-game. I'm curious. Maybe I shouldn't have. Our opponent's already emoting. Yeah, okay. Just play Magic. It's fine. Blue-black control. That is the worst hand we could have kept against blue-black control. Really bad. Alright, we drew a card. Let's play the Charger. Probably not going to counter it. We'll see. That's fun. I enjoyed that. Maybe I should have held it to do with like a better creature, but I enjoyed it. And now I don't feel like I'm quite as behind. Although we still got to resolve things through counter spells, which is going to be really hard. What you got? Let's try to get set up to where we can play Exodus and get something back. We need a little bit more mana, though. This white mana is going to be kind of rough. Power word kill. Let's go. This is gonna be a tough game. We have a lot of haymakers, but they'll have counter spells. Counter spells that will hurt us. And I'm not sure how to get through them. Also, so we have to think about, like, what are the things that we most want to resolve? I have a feeling if we just put an Exodus on the stack, they'll counter it, which right now we don't have a spell. Although I guess we could cast the Awaken the Blood avatar, right? But if we're going to get something back, we'd prefer to get back the dragon. So I think we just play the dragon here. Do need a little more black. Get it countered. And then Exodus might be able to recover it in the future. Or they might let us have it and play into Blood on the Snow. Resolves. Interesting. Very interesting. They definitely are going to sweep, so if we play this, it might just get countered here. We should, anything we play, we want it to be swept, so I guess the answer is none of this, so we'll say go. Flunk. Okay. Doesn't deal any damage because Flunk is a minus ability. Okay. How many turns in a row you got? Birds in the house. Oh, all right. So you're setting that up. I don't know if that's going to help you. We'll see. We'll see. I think you're about to be destroyed. Absolutely destroyed, eh? So we play you. We play you. We play you. And we play you. One, two, three. Submit. All right. 1 damage here. -1 here. And create treasure. And then sacrifice will get the other thing. And then what do we get back? Let's get back a Fireblade Charger. I like damage. So is this 10? And they're at 11. So we need a way to give this haste or kill it. Let's try it. Malachor Rebirth. If they kill it, they're gonna die. That's fine with me. All right. Your go. You're down 18-1. How many turns in a row can you take? And can you win if you do? So I'm actually wondering if I played this bad and should have played the Awaken the Blood avatar, like both sides of it. I think I might have had enough mana to do it. And the thing about that is this is not legendary. So we could have made 2 of these, maybe, if we had enough mana. I need to go back and do the math. But that was explosive. All right, sorry I had to miss the little intro sequence. Frickin' Streamlabs crashing, man. What am I talking about? That never happens. I'm the one in best of one. I have no computer issues. I just come here and put on the show. That's a lie. I know better. Anybody who wants to, they can say I bellyache and complain about the game, and I'll say, yep. But you gotta be real with me right here. I do not spend every video bellyaching and complaining about things outside the game. When my lights don't work, when my computer doesn't work, when my something crashes, when any number of real life things happen as well. You don't hear me whining about that, do you? No, you don't. We're here to play Magic. I got no time. All right. Are we going to Pest Summon? Are we going to Contain Knee Breachy? No. Let's see. I guess we just grab the Sciences and make sure that we have the land to do what we need to do for the rest of the game. 2 small creatures? Or you? I guess you. And let's hang on to our treasure. I'm tempted to just play the 6/4 next turn, to be honest. These treasure decks, they don't always have spot removal. They do rely a lot on chump blocking. A 6/4 flying trample might get the job done. At least hit for a few turns. All right. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Damn the consequences. We're going large. Six-4 trample on turn 3. There was a time when people would be excited about that. Where's the excitement? Yeah, there's your merchant. Gotcha. See if they have the guts to block with their merchant. Free Willy! If you watch my other Orcas video. I couldn't stop saying Orca. Now I'm explaining the joke. Pathetic. What do we want? We want double red for Goldspan, I think. We're not playing around Flunk. So, do you got Kaya? Lolth. Okay. Okay, we need a way to sacrifice something here. We don't want to lose Orcus to the 2 Reachers. Oh my goodness. Bingo. Alright, how do we do it? Pick it off with you. Pick it off with you. I'm thinking the Charger. Thinking the Charger.
Do what I demand.
Nice. Nice. Okay. That can come down and sweep the board to push through if our opponent makes more spiders, which means we can attack face here. Oh, I wish I'd sacrificed this, though, because 1 more damage to face could be huge, but they have sciences. Face. Do not try to play a long game. We're pretty well behind. Opponent's going to absorb a little bit of the damage here. Alright, then we'll create treasure. I thought they were going to let me kill the spider, but they played around that well. Hold on to our treasure. Say go. Big turn. What's going to happen? Both gone. Spider's here.
Subservience will be rewarded.
I mean, if we have enough mana, we can bring back like the Charger and the Ghast with haste. If we can clear the board, it's going to be close. I think I have to draw land for it to work. Ah, there's 2 life. I was hoping they wouldn't use that this turn. Professor Sim blah blah blah. Fumes. Showdown off the top. Well, the good news is that's a follow-up if the rest of our plan doesn't work. So, we play this for 3. It kills the board, but it also kills our own Orcus. No, it doesn't. It just shrinks it to the point where it's not very useful. Our opponent's probably going to fumes this Orcus anyway. I don't think we're going to get through enough damage. Let's see if we can find a way to sacrifice another one of these and push more damage this turn. Let's play the Showdown. We did find a sacrifice weapon. We also found a dragon for next turn. So they're going to exile it, but then we play the dragon. But what they really don't know about is that we have another Orcus in hand. Always a tense game against the black-white deck. They're always just a move away from pulling it off. But here, Blood on the Snow doesn't really save them. I guess they can get back Lull. They can reach, but they don't know about this Orcus, which would move the spiders out of the way for the Goldspan Dragon. Alright, we have exiled Orcus, the Prince of Undeath. And the opponent's looking at that Goldspan like, guess I gotta block it with my Reach creature. They could also have a Vanishing Verse. All right. Right here, right now, this is for 4. Can get us all these back with haste. And our opponent's at 4 life. Also makes it humongous Prince of Undeath. Play around Vanishing Verse, I think so. Yeah, there it is. Swarm! They're not quite dead, are they? They're really close. Everybody swarm them. That Fireblade Charger is threatening lethal. And there's an 11-9 trample demon. Wait a minute. If I -1 my charger, it does 0 damage. Never mind. I'll just get rid of you. Man, do I miss Woe Strider in these games. Our opponent plays Shambling Ghast. Opponent plays Deadly Dispute. What's the plan? Dig, dig, dig. Well, you have something that does 22 damage for 3 mana. No, you don't? All right, then that's game. That's game. There was our sacrifice outlet, by the way. And that is a rank. Playing Mardu Sacrifice. You love to see it. And we are back for the post-game wrap. And let's check the stats powered by Untapped.gg. There's a download link in the description. It supports the channel. You should try out Untapped.gg. 6-0. 6-0. It's one of those cases where you can't really like trust the stats, right? Because we just didn't lose. I feel like it's the Queen's Gambit where the mother figure asks Beth Harmon, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Going over my game for weaknesses in my play." And she's like, "Are you finding any?" And Beth's just like, "No. No weaknesses were found today." So yeah, I guess now it falls to you. Is this a 100% flawless, perfect deck for the meta? Now some of you will have to go out there, brave the ladder, and see if you can pick up some wins here and there. So if you do, feel free to leave me comments below. If you don't win any games, feel free to jump in a lake. Just kidding. Nothing will stop people who craft a deck and then lose 3 games in a row from leaving nasty comments. Nothing will stop them. Heaven forbid the streamer have a good day and they have a bad day. Life's not fair. But I still love you. Complain, thumbs down if you want. It's all fine. I know Magic is a tilting game. I've been there. I hope you don't mind me having a little fun with you. Don't take it too seriously, guys. Not too seriously. Just enough serious to really revel in your accomplishments of destroying your adversaries. And then cut it off right there. At the point where you start to actually live for it, slow your roll. It's still a game. Just have some fun. And don't mind if other people have some fun too. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.